it's Robin Lavasser with Mom Boss Monday. I think it's episode number 5. It's crazy. These are going really fast for me. I hope they're adding some value back to you. So let's talk today about the overwhelm of working a full-time job or even any hours, right? Where you have this commitment to work. You have a commitment as a coworker to be a good team member, to get the work done. You have a commitment to your boss to maybe show up big. Maybe you are the boss, and so you need to show up big to your employees to keep the business running. Whatever it looks like, you have a job that needs to get done. And how do you do that job really well while doing the job of running your household, right? Taking care of your children. And I think that's really the kind of the summation of what Mom Boss Mondays were created for, is to show people like how to do both. And so I'm always telling stories about life. I remember there was a moment with John and I, especially as the kids are little. So let's talk about as the kids get, as the kids arrive, I guess is a better way to say it. All of a sudden life gets a little more hectic. Instead of just a doctor's appointment on occasion, I don't know about you guys, I hardly go to the doctor myself. So that's pretty simple, right? But when you have a baby, you're at the doctor every few months, at a minimum, let alone ear infections, dentist appointments, accidents. There's so much when you have children that has to work their way into your schedule on top of you still balancing work itself. And how do you do that? Now it's interesting, I hate to say it, and it sounds a little bit, cliche, but men, they often, we joke, like at one point I was like, John, do you even know where the kid's dentist office is? No, he's an incredible husband, but it was just always me. Some of that was because I never said otherwise. So let me be clear, I never said, John, I want you to know where the dentist office is, and I want you to be the one to arrange your work today to go. And now I'm gonna be okay if I'm not there. Women, we do this to ourselves, right? We're always like, I got it, I got it, I got it. And then we're like, whoa, I don't got it. And it's so overwhelming. And then we're like, there's so much on my plate. Well, a lot of that is we just keep going, add some more, add some more, add some more. And then we crack at some point. And so one, make sure that you are communicating with your partner and okay to ask for help, right? I need you to do this today. I need you to arrange your schedule to maybe take some time off work. Maybe it's a balancing act. Who earns more and where does it make the most sense financially for your family to balance out who takes time off and who does not. That's an okay thing, you guys. There's not a right or a wrong reason, but it does take proactive communication so that everyone's on the same page. What's interesting is when John goes to the doctor or the dentist with the kids, he gets a little less information from me, right? And for me, like he doesn't come home with all the data. So part of me is like, I want to be there. There's ones that are more important than others, right? There's some that I could easily pass on. Typical teeth cleaning. I don't need to hear directly if my kids have cavities or not. We just need to have a plan to fix them, right? And so I don't necessarily need to be there for those. But as a mom, we judge ourselves often on, was I at the appointment? Am I the one signing them in and out? And there's this weird thing that we do, like, if somebody else took them, it must mean I'm not a good mom. Is that crazy? We literally think to ourselves, we're not great parents if we're not the one involved in every little piece of their life. And the truth is, that's not even a joyful time, right? Joyful time is like, I took them to the park today. We'll let other people take them to the park, but we won't skip the dentist office. Skip the dentist. Go to the park if you can, right? Ask for help and go to the park and enjoy your kids. Let's talk about how that ties back into the workplace. When you need all this time off, but you have a job to do, that's a really tough balance. And yes, I could get into a lot of things like the politics of it, the discrimination that possibly takes place, the accommodating employer, the unaccommodating employer, all of the things. The work at the end of the day has to get done, right? That's why we're all here. We have to get work done. I have to get home loans done for people. When I commit to them, I have to follow through. And if my kids get sick, yes, I could give them an excuse, but at the end of the day, my name is on the line. So I have to complete what I committed to. How do I do that? How do I do that if all of a sudden, let's say today I get a call and one of my kids needs me. I'm walking out the door, right? If they really need me and it's an emergency, I'm out. Then how do I get my work done? I skip TV. I come to the office and I spend a few hours in the evening. Maybe I miss morning, time 1 or 2 days in a row and I spend 2 or 3 hours uninterrupted. Maybe I jump in on a Saturday and spend a couple hours to make up time. That could be for financial reasons. It could be for just the work that I committed to. It could be the reason that you want to be a better team member, or that you want to be a great example as a boss because the work has to get done. So yes, be an incredible parent. Choose wisely on how you spend your time if you have the ability, and accept the help that you need if it's offered, or if you can communicate and ask for it. But then also be an incredible employee. Show up to the office, and if you need to be gone for a while and and it's building on your shoulders, right? I have so much to do, but the kids had dentist appointments, the work's not getting done. It's okay to say time out. You know what, honey, you didn't have to take the kids to the dentist today. I did, but I need to go back to work and make up for a couple hours in order to know that my job is getting done in both areas, because I'm a mom and ultimately I'm a boss. Even as an employee, even as a coworker, you're a boss. So be both. You can be both. We'll see you next week.